Good morning. For this particular morning meditation, I want to elaborate on a social media post and then a word I think so many of us need to hear. I wrote, "There's a whole world outside of your circle. As big as your circle claims to be, it is really quite small. Most of the world lives outside of it. So when one circle goes bad for you, don't panic because most of the better things in the world lives outside of your circle." And I guess going away from the circles, if I would give this morning meditation a title, would be Allowing God Room. Allowing God room. Most of us box God in because we see that our deliverance, our upward mobility, our promotion, our financial increase has to come through a certain group of individuals, our circle. And we long to be in this particular circle. But God can bless you regardless of what circle doesn't let you in. Scriptures declare that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. It also says that the silver is mine and the gold is mine, saith the Lord of hosts. It all belongs to God. We have to stop boxing God in and determining that we can only be blessed from this direction or that direction when God said that promotion comes from above. We got to stop running after people. I was thinking of this, even in some church circles. I come in a denominational background, and we would say that he's dead. It means that the leadership has put him on freeze, or you got the thumbs down, or you're marked, and that he's dead. Look, God's got a million ways to bless you. God's got a million other avenues. If you're dead with men and you're alive with God, that's enough. We got to stop boxing God in. Matthew Henry said one time, the weaker that the instrument that God decides to use, the more that the power of God is glorified. That's why God has done things with a rag and a rock with David. God has come back and done things with the jawbone of an ass. God has always used infinitesimal things to show just how great he is. Maybe God didn't want you in that circle. Maybe God didn't want you to have the backing of the crowd. Maybe God didn't want you to be one of the fellows and one of the girls and in the set clique. God wanted to show up to where no one else can get the glory but God himself. We got to stop boxing God in and determining where our blessings will come from. I was thinking in Isaiah, he said, "Remember ye not the former things, neither consider the things of old, for behold, I will do a new thing." God's got 1,000,001 ways to lift you up. God's got a way and a solution for folks that will close doors on you because God has a way of opening windows. Look, we got to leave God room to work. We got to stop boxing God in. It all belongs to him. We got to trust God. Hey, put your thumbs down on me. Say I'm not in the clique, I'm not in the club, that I'm dead in the water. God said in his word that he's the resurrection and the life. Stop boxing God in. Allow God to be God. Allow God to work in your life. Your job is just your resource. It is not your source. God has 1,000,001 ways to do what he needs to do in your life. So we got to stop boxing God in and give God room to work. God knows. He knows how to order your steps. He knows how to lead you in the paths that you should go. Stop boxing God in and allow God room to work. God wants to prosper you. He wants to bless you. He wants you to prosper and be in health even as your soul prospers. We got to stop boxing God in and allow God room to work. That's a word for you on the day. For those of you that may not be able to enter the club or the group, or you don't have the favor, or your uncle didn't leave you anything, or your dad didn't leave you anything, or you're getting this, and blah, 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 blah. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. When they close a small circle on you, or even a large circle on you, the rest of the whole world, which is very big, it all belongs to God. Keep your relationship good with God. Allow God room to work, and God will elevate you to the point that no one can keep you back. No one can hold you back. Promotion doesn't come from the north, the south, the east, and the west. Promotion comes from above. Just allow God room to work. That's my morning meditation to you. And I know this hit somebody dead on. It's not just your job, your click, your set. God's got a million ways to bless you and a million ways to elevate you. Just allow God room to work. My morning meditation. God bless you.